Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Yes, it is back, thankfully. How long's it been? A few weeks. And why? Because we had an update to 1.3.3, or actually, the first thing that happened is one of the mods bugged out, then it upgraded to 1.33, then I tried to record with 1.33, didn't work, downgraded to 1.32, loaded it, didn't work. Actually, it did work and I didn't have time. Thought I'd record it the next day. Went to record it the next day. Didn't work. Had to upgrade all the mods. Had to figure out what was going on, what wasn't working, what was working. Sorted that all out. Recorded a video. And then my audio failed. So, for some reason, I think that perhaps, for some reason, Euro Truck Simulator 2 doesn't want to be on my channel anymore. But anyway, for now we are back with a very croaky throat, and we're currently in Swansea now. Last time we were in Portsmouth. The video I recorded, as you can guess, was a drive from Portsmouth to Swansea. So today we are going to be going from Swansea. We're going to be going from Swansea to Birmingham. That's where we get to drive up the M5. And so that's what we're going to be doing. I want to explore a bunch of areas. And then perhaps from Birmingham, if we can find something that goes to Felixstowe or Cambridge, something like that, and then get ourselves back into the Netherlands or something along those lines. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to be taking a pressure tank. 23 grand, almost 24 grand, £97 a mile. That's absolutely brilliant. So we're going to be taking that from Swansea to Birmingham. So make sure you stay tuned for the next, I'm thinking perhaps if this goes well, we can cover this all in one episode, but you never know. So it might be one episode, it might be two episodes. Just make sure you stay tuned for those. Right, so here we are, and the first thing I do need to show you is that our truck has changed a little bit. As a matter of fact, I won't show you that just yet. I will show you that when we get to our destination. So I have changed out the colours a little on the map, so let's see if this actually works for us. I think we can start in second gear here, so that's exactly what we're going to do. And we do need to have head tracking on, and hopefully head tracking works well. And we need to turn this around, complete with the trailer. But we've got lots of space to turn this around. It is raining. It is 5 in the morning. And I am going to switch that silly HUD off. There we go. Don't need that. Right, I am going to have the wipers on. There we go. And hopefully this goes well. Because in all honesty, the one that we were taking from Swansea wasn't going all too well. So there was that. Right, hopefully somebody gives me way here. No. Had to obviously force my way out. The AI still need a lot of improvements, unfortunately. I think, is it this way? Yep. And is it directly in here? I think it's just in here. No, it's not. It's actually... we actually have to go this way. Okay. So I still need to sort out a few things on my head tracking. As you can see, it's still somewhat to the right due to my recording position. But if I can figure that one out after we pick up our cargo, that should be all right. Wow, my voice is really playing up, isn't it? I think I've got a feeling this red light I've got to stay at. In fact, let me see if I can sort out the camera now then. How does that see it? That's a lot more centre. So that's a good sign. What's going on here? Okay, well, thank you. And here we go. Now this is going to be an interesting turn-in, isn't it? Always is. I always find these ones rather troublesome. Although, that being said, that one went quite well. And it's the pressure tank. That's what we're taking. I might start taking a few cargoes. Of course, I might take a few different cargoes when it comes to it. Oh, actually, that was really... I'm actually quite happy about that one. Okay, so we've got to back it up into this slot here. That doesn't look too difficult. He says probably jinxing it and making it incredibly difficult. Right, let's have a look. Yep, that's actually going to be a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Yep, that's going to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. Simply because of the turning angle. So instead, I'm going to give ourselves a lot more room. Because if I give ourselves more room, it should be far easier to do this. There we go. That should be a lot easier now. Now we've got the turning space. As long as we don't hit this. How are we on the garages? Very good. Oh. I'm not... This is what happens when you just don't play just for a little while. You just forget everything about backing a truck up. I think I should be straightening it about here. There we go. That's start. There we go. Finally got it. Let it roll in. Oop, not that way. This way, this way, this way. There we go. And straight, 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 straight. Not quite how I wanted it, but it should straighten out. And there we go. We are now in. Alright. Do that. Press E. Oh, don't do that. Do that and that. There we go. Let's see what happens. So it's a nice early morning, and now let's have a look. Well, first things first. It's not raining as much anymore. And secondly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my new... you might actually see some of the differences. So if I just start the engines... Start your engines. Let's pull out just a little bit. Maybe just... I don't know. I feel like about there is pretty good. And now I'll show you the outside. So this is our new truck. And you're probably looking at it and thinking, what's the difference to the old truck? Well, predominantly, first of all, if you look closely, you'll see some... I did not know you could do this. I did not know the scroll was zooming in and out. Okay. If you look at the bottom, now this is something I need to work on and fix up. But at the moment, we've got some additional indicators down at the bottom, so you can see I'm indicating. It lights up like that, which is pretty cool. Something that I'm considering putting on the side somewhere. I think it might look nice to actually have that. The other thing you're going to notice is that there is a new light bar at the top with a green light on that side and a red light on that side to match the ones at the side. Lastly, you're going to notice something really cool, and I quite like this. When I switch on my lights, At the top, we've got a custom light bar, which flashes like so. At the back, it's all ambers. At the front, I've put some white lights on as well. We've got some different lights at the bottom. So we've got a bunch of different lighting. As you can see, they light up a lot. And we've got green and red flashing lights on the side. Both of which I believe may be illegal, but I'm not entirely sure. In the UK, they may be illegal, but a truck may get away with them just for the fact that they are just on the ground and they are just indicating both sides of a truck. Because normally you can't even have green lights, but you see lorries with it. Anyway, that's our new truck, and I'm going to take a photo. So, photo mode. Let's see what we've got. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. This is important. Come on. Well, my voice really is gone. This isn't the first time it's happened. It's happened many times before. Apparently it stopped raining. Okay. Well, in that case, that photo is actually like that. Is all but perfect. That's actually a really nice photo. I'm actually quite happy about that one. Oh yeah, it isn't raining anymore. Well, let's get the show on the road. We don't need these beacons, unfortunately, today. There we go. They're off. Parking brake is on. Let's get ourselves underway. Perfect. Okay, so our journey today is going to be taking us out in this direction. Whoa. Come on. Don't roll it back. And we're going to be heading out of Swansea. And hopefully this isn't too difficult to do. Third exit is what we're looking for here. Ah, now this is always roundabouts in Euro Truck Simulator. Always fun. Always fun. You never know what would happen. For example, Exhibit A. I just don't know what's happened here. No, what are you doing? This is the problem. This is something that, as I said, needs to be worked on massively. And this is going to be a whole new problem. Well done. Okay, that actually didn't go as badly as I thought it would. So now we're just going to get ourselves out of Swansea. Lovely, well done town, really well done town. We're going to be joining the M4, of course. And as you can see, that's where I actually dropped off the cargo that I was supposed to record, or did record, but didn't actually pan out. Say 50 here. Absolutely fine. 6 o'clock in the morning. Sun's coming up. Bit of lag today, unfortunately. Not too sure why. Right, what are we looking for here? Ah, yes, roundabout. Now I've had to reduce my braking sensitivity because for some reason it's just gone a bit odd. Ooh, has that just been an accident in front of me? I think there may have been. I think this van has just hit the bus. I think the van may have hit the bus. Yeah, they did. Okay, well that's awkward. Alright, so how am I to do this? I want to go that way. I don't know this roundabout. Shouldn't be too difficult to navigate. This looks like the right lane for it. Yep, this is the right lane. Just got to keep that indicator on. Oh wow, there's another exit here that it doesn't tell me about. Well, I'm just going to follow this around. Like so. Yeah, that's how I'm going to follow it. Because technically the lanes shouldn't work exactly like that, but that's close enough. Come on. Come on, 30 is too slow to be joining a motorway. I need 50 or 40 at least. Alright, 40 will do. That will do. Okay, and now we're on the M4, headed back towards England. Oh, that's a nice smooth transition of gears. So once again, I need to find topics to talk about. So if you have any topics that you wish me to talk about for these episodes, please do let me know, because we've had some good topics before. You know, we've talked about Apple, and we've talked about Windows versus Mac, and we've talked about PlayStation, and we've talked about a number of things. And so if there's anything you wish for me to talk about, we've talked about the Olympics, we've talked about the World Cup at some point. So, you know, just let me know things that you wish me to talk about. At the moment, we're just cruising along at 60 miles per hour. Or roughly 60 miles per hour. Plenty of fuel. And again, the one thing that I will say is a problem in Euro Truck Simulator anyway, is that the whole concept of peripheral vision doesn't really exist. Oh, this isn't wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Why did that guy not leave or move out the lane? This shouldn't be like this. Okay, so the M4 needs to be redone. Yeah, I think the M4 needs to be redone with the 3 lanes, because that is incorrect. What was that? Actually, I don't want to take that because I don't know. There's probably going to be another junction for Cardiff, isn't there? There's 2 junctions for Cardiff that I know of. Yeah, there are definitely 2 junctions for Cardiff that I know of, so I'm not sure at all what I'm going to get. Also, I've been looking at getting some, or replacing some of these mods out to get more realistic things like petrol stations and all those kind of things. So I have been looking at that, and I am looking to sort of improve upon that. and see what I can find. There is one that has caught my eye. There we go, once again. This is not how it should be. There is one that's caught my eye, and I've just got to see and make sure everything will work on that before switching to it. The only problem is it changes out a number of the companies to companies I don't really fancy. But I'll just have to have a look. Just continuing along. Eddie Starbot count for today is 1. Just saw the first one just there. Make that still 1. As we come up to the River Severn, I think this is going to be the River Severn crossing. That's sneaky. Mind you, that guy was pulling, he was looking after somebody else. There's the River Severn crossing. This is Newport. And this gives us a chance to, once again, see this crossing. We've seen it a few times before, but we get to see it once again. There's the river. Should be another crossing out that way. The M48. This is the M4. There should be the M48 out that way. And also this does look a little bit, I will say it does look a little bit odd because of how scale things are. In fact, it looks really odd. Right, it doesn't like 10th there. 11th, I guess. We're about 22 minutes in, and we're already in England. As you can see, what was that? Ready in England. We're already in England, and we are going to be joining the M5 right here, going towards Birmingham. Actually, I don't need to do that just yet. I don't know why this is still 50. Should be 60 now. Yep. Start indicating now. It's got the 3, 2, 1 markers there. And we'll just keep the speed up to join the M5. This is a Cloverleaf Junction, which doesn't exist in this form, I do not think. Although at least we've managed to keep the speed going. There we go. And now we're on the M5. Now this is going to take us all the way into Birmingham. So this shouldn't be a long journey at all now. In fact, we're over halfway there. So it's just a matter of getting this to where it needs to be. Now I will admit, it sounds a little... The engine sounds like it's revving a fair amount, which is something I'm unused to because I haven't heard a truck engine in a while. Although, that's being said, when I was recording the other day, I didn't quite pick up this much noise, and I think what it was is that I had my volume turned down, and I think because the audio was all wonky, it was causing some issues. So okay, what on earth? I don't know what that guy's doing. Look, he's caused someone else to brake. This is what you have to be careful of on the motorway. And that does happen in real life. Yeah, that actually does happen in real life. Oh, bad time to have a stutter. Stoke-on-Trent, Birmingham, this way. Again, another road that... I think another road that needs work here with the junctions. Just keep them 3 lanes. That's all. You just need to keep them 3 lanes. Because for the majority, we have 3 lanes. We don't have any of this 2-lane malarkey going on. The M1 has it for a little bit. at the start. The M1 has it for a little bit at the start. The M69 has it for a little bit at the start. The M6 does not. The M5, does the M5 have 2 lanes at any point? No, the M5 does not. Here we go. No, I don't actually recall the M5 having any of this. Just trying to work out anything else that does. The A1M, that has 2 lanes and 3 lanes constantly. Oh, ITV News. Cool. That there is a railway. Yep. That's definitely a railway out that way. Swansea this way. No, that's going back into Wales. Sorry mate, I'm gonna have to pull out. It's these junctions, you see. I can't do anything about that. Oh, now we're really picking up speed. Birmingham this way, Liverpool this way. I wonder what town that is just there. What town would be on the border with the M5? I don't actually know. Because that's... the M5 sort of goes along the Welsh border, in a sense, for a while. It's close to the Welsh border. Or at least runs parallel to the Welsh border, though a few miles out from it. And then it sort of slowly tapers away from it, and ends up sort of going towards Birmingham, and then it leaves I think there's a 30-mile. I think it leaves about 30 miles between the M5 and the Welsh border when it's at Birmingham. Or something around that sort, because it's on the west side of Birmingham that it comes in. It might be... is it a little bit more than that? No, I think that seems about right. 30 miles, maybe 35. Certainly no more than that. As far as I know. We're going for almost half an hour, but I think we are... looking at the hills, looking at the way everything is going, I think we're very close to Birmingham. Looking at the landscape, I do think we are fairly close to Birmingham now, because this is all sort of the Severn Valley. That's what this is all known as, the Severn Valley, and sort of I've forgotten what the areas are called. But yeah, lots of railways and stuff around this area. Definitely. And there's normally another junction. As we go past Birmingham, there should be another junction that goes into Wales. I don't know if that road's there, but we shall see. But I'm fairly sure we're within 25 miles of Birmingham. So in game, I'm not sure how that's going to pan out, but we are within 25 miles of Birmingham. There we go, M6, there we go. That's the M6 M5 junction coming up. So we've got M6 North, which is going up to Liverpool, and then we've got the M6. We've got the M6. It's not exactly south, but it's the M6 sort of southeast, and that's what we're on right now. This junction, not what it is in real life. This is a very different junction in real life. Oh, bounce, 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 bounce. You feel that in the steering wheel there. That was interesting. Yep, this is definitely not the junction is in real life. But I think there is a point here where the M5 is 2 lanes. Perhaps. Just for a little bit. And we are turning off here. There we go. Then we'll get off the indicator but on the retarder. And do that. That was actually probably the best I have ever taken. That sort of corner. What's coming up alongside me? A bus. That's a loan reinstallment. Where's that bus? Clear. Nice. And I should be able to see Birmingham ahead of me. That is Birmingham. Right ahead of me. Looking lovely. Oh, I would love to try and navigate Spaghetti Junction in this. I can just imagine the nightmare that would incur. Is that the bull ring it's tried to do? Got the trains. See, is that a BT tower that I can see? Looks like a BT tower of some sort. This looks like they've done sort of central Birmingham. Interesting. Let's have a look outside for a second. I love this truck. Yeah, that does look like a BT tower. That does look genuinely like they've tried to do the BT tower. That's cool. Okay, now roundabouts again. This is where everything goes wrong. I feel like I'm just going to join the roundabout and just take it as it goes. Oh, he's doing the same as I am. Fine. As a matter of fact, then he managed to navigate that roundabout fairly easily because he just stayed in that outside lane, which technically shouldn't work. But it works in this game for some reason. Yeah, it looks like we're going in towards central Birmingham. Hey, that's the Lotus F1 team. That's odd to see. You don't normally see that. See how that Alfa Romeo and BMW use the roundabout. That's how it should be used. So see, from this lane, I should be able to just jump into this lane here. Right, are we turning in here? I think we are. Here we go. Crunch. That's not bad. 35 minutes for an entire journey. That's not bad at all. And that's where we're parking. Plus, things sort of went roughly to plan today. I haven't had any major issues. A few traffic issues, but that was about it. Back it into the right place. Can't turn it back. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Do that. Do that. Do that. Switch off head tracking. Unload the trailer. And we get 23,000. That's lovely. Let's have a look if there are any offers from here that we can take. We could go Birmingham to Manchester. Short hop. up the M5, or sorry, up the M6. We could go all the way to Croydon. That'd be M6, M1. Go to Sheffield. Don't know how we'd do that. Oh, apparently there's a road there that goes to Sheffield. That never used to exist. Or we could take some metal coils all the way up to Newcastle. That would be an interesting one. So we're going... Where are we going? Looks like it wants to take us M42. As far as I can see, it looks like it's taking us M42, M1, M42, M1 to Leeds, and then A1 to Newcastle, or something like that. That could be potentially something we could take. Anyway, we're going to find out next time. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon. www.patreon.com/ecgadgets. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. Also, you can follow me on Twitch. If you're not watching this on Twitch, www.twitch.tv/ecgadget. And you can find me on social media at ecgadgetlp for both Twitter and Instagram. That's all from me, and I'll see you guys next time in Euro Truck Simulator 2.